I always talk about this. Dreamers always talk about what they're going to do, right? But leaders actually do what they talk about. And that's something I hope that you can take away from today and ask yourself the question, are you a dreamer or are you a leader? Because if you're a leader, you're going to do something about it. When we talk about partner profitability, we talk about transforming your business, going into more of a software-related, type of program, which now you can be repeatable, and now you can actually expand outside of your geographic area. Instead of thinking about it and dreaming about it, just do it. And that leads into our last point. Just do it. Right? What does that mean? Simply, every week we just tell you, it means just do it. It means actually get up and actually do it. So I'm always excited about that last point. But yeah, just do it. All right. So that's the MCC thoughts of the day. And let's go ahead and get into the guest of the week. I brought Eder on because him and I have been working on some really incredible things, and I really thought it'd be great for the rest of the partners out there to see, who Eder is and, what he's doing. So Eder, could you possibly introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do and, what you specialize in and how long maybe you've been a Microsoft partner?
Yeah, thank you, Sherman. My name is Eder, and I'm a president of Microcomputers. I've been a Microsoft partner starting this year, and I'm very excited about it moving forward. We focus on modern technology solutions with emphasis on security and productivity and business continuity, and especially on Dynamics, CRM, network infrastructure, and network infrastructure, and what is the other one? Excuse me, the other one, and Office 365.
Awesome. I've been very impressed with Eder because he's come in and he's taken the program and he's gotten into the program, and with some of the disadvantages that Eder have as far as being a newer partner, doesn't have a huge client base, that's really putting together. But I was really impressed because he took the idea of Microsoft Community Connections. He went through the program and he's made some incredible strides. I'm just so impressed because the way to get in and out of so many organizations so quickly is really impressive. So we go into the thoughts, thoughts for Eder, and what I want you to do, Eder, is can you tell us in the group how you were able to navigate your way into the Latino PBS and who they are?
Yes, I made the Latino PBS through a business conference. I attend to a lot of business conferences all the time, and then I made them through there. And then we've been talking back and forth and having some business meetings here with you guys, the Microsoft offices, and then now we have agreed to start 48 episode technology show that is going to be educational and how to teach business SMBs to use technology.
That's awesome. So, when you got into the group, you were basically, I think I brought you to the California Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, right?
Yes.
And then when you're there, I basically said, hey, Eder, start networking. I really didn't give you very much direction. Maybe I was too busy. I probably should have given you a lot more. But what I thought was really, really awesome was you went down and you met and you got on camera, right? Who did you get on camera with?
Yeah, I got interviewed by Maribel Serrano. So she interviewed me with was like 5 minutes interview where I have the opportunity to talk about MCC and all the great program about MCC and Legion.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know. I mean, I heard that there was somebody doing this, the partners, right? They're actually doing interviews. But I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know where it was. I was talking to other people, and Eder found it out. And what I thought was very interesting about it, and I think it was really, really something that the partners can learn from, is his ability to literally just go up there and without any problems or issues, just confidently say, yeah, I'd like to be interviewed by Maribel. I thought it was amazing, and I watched the interview. It's great, and we'll send it out to everyone. So onto your project that you have with Latino PBS. Let's get back into that. So you talked to them. You got a meeting with us in the room, which, right, you put together, you kept bugging me. You go, Sherman, I got to meet with these guys. I got to meet with, why aren't you responding? Yes, I know I don't respond to just about everyone, but I really try. I'm really working hard. But he gets a meeting with the Latino PBS, and it's the Latino Public Broadcast System. And we come in, and what was the purpose of the meeting, Eder? What was the purpose of it?
Well, the purpose of the meeting was to start implementing this TV show that we got to do for next year, starting in January. So that was the main purpose of the meeting.
Great, yeah. So with it, so I'll break it down for everyone here. Think about this: Latino PBS, 250,000 viewers. Okay, covers the whole country, right? And they basically came in talking about Microsoft Community Connections. That was the guys. That was the reason why we sat down. And then when we sat down, Eder, which I think was amazing, basically kind of talked to them kind of about their own show. I caught on to that really quickly, and I'm like, yes, something, Microsoft really wants to help this out and provide a community connection show. So what it came down to, make a long story short, is that we're able to literally negotiate with them, okay, on how to get Eder 48 one-hour episodes on the Latino PBS Public Broadcast System, right? And he's going to be on the show with Maribel, who was actually the interviewer, at the California Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. But it's not just the 250,000, because the Latino PBS also has contracts with Roku and Amazon and all the different streaming services. So all of the shows will not only be on demand, right, on the Latino PBS website, but it'll also be on demand on just about every streaming service. Okay, so this by itself, I mean, that's why I think it's just so different than what we were doing, right? We were doing, hey, we'll do associations, but, Eder was able to extrapolate and say, okay, here you go. And we're also getting them involved with our SBA Tech Tips Hour, which was kind of an ancillary. And we are supporting it, and we'll record an intro to it. But basically, it's going to be Eder and Maribel, talking to this community. So I think it's amazing, and it's just so powerful that you're able to get that blows away working with just a single chamber, right? That blows away, working with just one association. I mean, it's just so many people come into that. All right, so let's get into the office mix question for you, Eder. Tell me your thoughts on office mix presentations. Have you recorded any? Because this is so important to this program.
Yes, I have recorded about 4 to 6 office mix presentations, and I already uploaded them into the office mix website.
Okay.
And then it's a very good tool so that you can create it, like you can add video into it, you can add different features. So I really highly recommend it to you guys, everyone.
Great, thanks. So the last thing is really, with those office mixes, the reason why I keep talking about office mix, okay, is so important. It's really about recording, and you can do it in 30 minutes. You don't have to do the full hour. 30-minute office mixes. Get all 12 of them. Because now you can take those 12 and you have embed codes, right? And you take those embed codes, and what do? You tell the association or whoever you're working with, they might have 600 members, but are only sending 10 to your webinar, right? You say, hey, put them in. And now all the members can actually watch you. It is 24/7, 365, free advertising. That's step 4. I probably should have said 4 earlier on the thoughts portion. But that really is where this becomes super automated, and everyone in that association, in that target vertical, will basically hear you speak, talk to you, or hear about you, and then you have your contact information at the end. That's basically it. All right, and then, what advice would you give, Eder, when it comes down to, Project Lead Gen and MCC? What is the thing that you've done and you kept doing repeatedly over and over again?
Yeah, well, I just will say that we just have to do it, like you said, So have to get hands-on and then start going to all the levels, because I think there's 5 of them, right? And then just start filling everything out, and then just get to do it. Send emails to the associations like often, so I know we're supposed to do like 10. I have done more than that, and so I know if I can do it, you guys can do it too. So I send probably like about 10 associations every week, so that's how I get response, but that's how it works for me.
That is exactly the point. And that's why I wanted to bring you on today, because I wanted to show everybody that you don't need to have a big company to do this. You don't need to have a marketing staff to do this. You really just have to have some tenacity and have a priority. And that's Eder's really putting a big priority on this program. So good stuff, Eder. Thank you so much.